Hello, I am Annie DK and I'm putting together this year pictures. Today is December 18, 2021, and these are some of my pictures, and this is what I look like. Um, I am white, uncool, and not the popular type in the media today. And many has have helped me um, speak about having this campaign about social media using other people's picture without the permission, which has happened to me. And for me, it started very young. My mom actually said, and I know it's true, that when I was born in the hospital, um, the doctors wanted to marry me because I was born. They said that I was born. I looked like an angel or something like that. And like my mother, they never treat me differently, and I never, like, beauty wasn't something that I really worry about. And I didn't want it to be in any beauty contest, and none of that really interests me. But the reason that I'm mentioning this is because this is how this all started. And it's crazy that this little baby is just born and has a husband. That's ridiculous, but that's how it started. And I got my first work a job as a baby, just posing for the pictures in the baby food. And from there, just talk off. Like, I don't think that I have been out of the job for a year or so, because I've been for hair, and then they were having the jeans and um, clothing store and all those. And for the hair salon, it was Cher who has the hair salon. And you know these people have abused and used my mother a lot, and they use my pictures for that, just going to wash my hair without our permission and our knowledge. And like, my parents always try to keep me away from that. Like, we never concentrated of any of this. Like, I was very school driven, things that I wanted to do, my drawings, or I really like, I love, like, singing and artists, but I never like the celebrity kind of aspect of this. And that's the difference. Like, I support anyone who has talent, and but I don't support a diva. And this is the difference. And when I saw that this is very toxic and it's used in a way that it's used as a cash fish to attract people and involve them into something that is something else, I don't want to be part of that. And um I've been very honest about that. And my singing coach was Ryan Jackson, and Ryan Jackson is Kimberly King's father. At one point, Ryan Jackson was very worried about her, and I think that she ended up marrying a Muslim, and things became very toxic. I think that's why when he went to the boys, as I think Jesse Jesse K Jesse C or something like that. I can't remember because I don't watch the show really, but and then he was sharing the picture and the story of his daughter, who is his daughter and is not a white person, and that's why he was taken off the air and his story wasn't allowed to be public. So this, like, the industry is very toxic right now. And all these things that are happening are very, you know and unfortunate. And like at one point, like all these people, like I was, because of a school, I knew a lot of these people, and I got along with them. But then I try many times to explain why I am opposed to others, and they never try to, to stop doing this. So I can no longer be friends with them just because um, it's damaging and I feel being taken advantage of. But they were like, if they were not pretending, they were not the divas that they are today. It's very sad how it turned out for them. And for my part, I just continue and doing what I love, which is drawing and writing and doing a school and trying to better myself. It's not, I'm not interested in that um, environment. And I just want them to stop using me as a cash fish for all these websites. Like I am not in any dating websites. I'm not in any shows. I don't have any children. I don't have a husband. And I meant that you simply use the pictures of a girl online just to make a business. It's just a user. That's not a boyfriend. That's not a husband. And families really like don't go to television to speak badly, or just to use their children and put their pictures on social media just so like they can attract attention and get money. People who do that is just management, and they post at parents. Like I have pictures of my parents, I have pictures of my family. I just like that's things that are personal. Like I might share a picture in my media that is personal, but I'm not going to go in television just to attract attention and to try to get money out of a story, out of that, out of someone else. And people might have noticed that I always post my picture by myself. It's because I don't think that I don't have any rights into um, posting anyone's pictures but myself. And that's why I just I don't like using picture in people intentionally. And that's what it is. But I wanted to share this year pictures, some of my pictures. And everybody knows my name. They put my pictures online with other names, and it's a man posing, posting these pictures and making money. They have a credit card online, and I don't even know. Like that's not my account. That's not me. I'm not asking for any money. These donations don't go to me. And they use these pictures like, oh, we did all these fun things, and add themselves to my pictures, or just go where I am and make a story that is fake so that you can use donation and ask for money. That's that's a scam. That's a fraud, and people should not be giving money to those, because this money is not used for good purposes, and it's definitely not going to any of my necessities. Like, no, I don't get any free money. Like, I heard of this these checks that the government is giving. The government has been given zero checks. Like, I have gotten zero money. Like, I don't get free food. I don't get free housing. Like, I'm white. I don't get anything for free. So there is no such a thing as privilege. That's a lie. I have never gotten anything for free. And if I don't know why they come up with all the stories that why people get everything easily when it's the opposite. Like we get discriminated, and then we get nothing. Like everybody else is put before us. And if there is a spot, like I earn other spots that I have taken in a school or talents or anything, just because out of work or out of talent, or because, I I earn those. Nobody gives me anything. And even when I earn those, like if someone else of other races, like a black or a Latino or anyone else or an Asian, they will rather give those to those and fill those seat first than give it to me. So that's the reality. And on top of that, I've been bullied, I've been abused, and I'm not making this up. This is not, trust me, what is out there and they're saying it's just a lie. It's a bunch of lie just to try to cover up the truth. But these people are awful. Like these politicians and these celebrities are awful. And the things they do are, I just, it's not something that I want to support. Like I don't want them to take to use my pictures and get into the government and then treat people like they do, or not do the things that they have to do just to get there and make people lives harder. No, that's not something that I can get um after. That's not something that I can stand for. So don't use me when you know that I'm opposed to everything that is it's just violence and cruelty. And every time that they take the seat, they do nothing. They speak the promises, no promises are made. All the promises are made, but no promises are done. Like after they sit there, everything is forgotten and nothing is done. So, like I cannot get um after that. I cannot support that, and it's not fair for them to use me, and especially since they also treat me very badly, and the way that they are, I couldn't, like I couldn't support that. But as I was saying, it's a very it's a very long situation that's been going on for a very long time. And I'm not speaking for anyone else. I spoke about the situation with Randy Jackson and his daughter Kimberly, because what is out there is not the reality. That's not what they're telling. And he went to this show as Jesse and was showing the pictures of his daughter, who is a black woman, and he wasn't allowed. He was kicking out, and he was worried sick about her just because of what who she was dating. At the end, I think she married a Muslim, and I don't know how that turned for her, because I personally right now don't have any contact with any of them, just because I don't think, like when I try to get the human side of their story, they never open up to me. They never were real to me. They never, like I never knew, like I always knew them as someone who went to school with, or someone who was teaching me vocal, or singing, or someone who was teaching me to how to dance, or someone who, it wasn't that they never said, oh, this is what we do, we work in television, and this is part of who we are. I feel very deceived, and I feel that it was all pretenses. So at this point, I don't want anything to do with this. But the reality is that this is very different, and also in real life, they look very different from how you see them and television. And actually, what the name that he uses in real life when he was teaching me vocal, he it was Tony. Um, so they never use, like they and they use different. It's very complicated. So, but I just wanted to, like, I've been very open, and not because like I want attention or anything. The reason that I've been very open is because this story, like you can never go and tell the story that is real or what really happens. And they portray all these celebrities like they have very beautiful houses and they have all these luxuries. And it's in my case, it's a lot of abuse, a lot of bullying and harassing. And when you try to ask them to stop, then they threaten to kill you. And they ask you to they don't ask you, they try to control you to be quiet. At by all means they try to arrest you. Is 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 something that is like you. I didn't ever believe that this have this kind of heart, and this can do that, this heart, and help, like just be so cruel to people. And especially someone like I basically, like I said, I they know me since I came out of the hospital. And it's my mother has been very abused in by Cher, and who is the person that owned the hair salon. And all these hair commercials that I've been used for never pay me either. And some of these shampoos and things I never even use. It's like, okay, why am I going to lie about something that I have never used? Or and then I never even get paid for. And I never like, they just like, you go to there and pay your money to have your hair washed, and my hair doesn't need any special treatment. And then they make all this money out of you, and then you are paying money to for them to have your hair washed. And then they use your pictures without your permission. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. And like, right now my hair is very long. I never have used hair extension. That's one of the things they say, hair extensions. And I have never used hair extension. And it's very deceiving because these people are buying hair extensions and I never buy hair extensions. And that's not why my hair looks like that. My hair is natural. I never use, like, I do very little to my hair right now. Like, right now, just because like I just wash my hair and take care of it, and I don't go to the salon anymore, my hair has grown way more, and I feel more comfortable than I was before, just because I don't know what they were putting in my hair. But I always have very good hair. And at one point it was my mom who washed my hair every Sunday. So because I have long hair, so I need someone else to help, just to do it for me. But it's not any special attention that it requires, and it's not hair extension or anything. It's just lie. They just want to lie and sell you a product that is just a total unreal, and just to make money. And it's just abusing a person. Because I never, they hide all these pictures, they hide all these videos, they hide everything, and I never get to see them. And then they use someone else who is not even a woman to represent me. And that's offensive. That's very offensive, that I was born a woman, and then you have, like, when someone is trying to go and meet me, you have a man with a wig instead of me. It's very offensive. Like, I cannot even like go to what it is that is feel. And I don't even people know that how to understand this, because they're not in my position. But the whole thing is just, it's not something that I can get behind. It's not something that I will never agree to. And I asked, and I've been very honest, and I've been open. And I asked, and I was waiting for explanation because they pretended to be my friend, but then instead of they try to intimidate me, they try to they hurt me and physically, and then they try to kill me, and right now they're trying to silence me, and it's not going anywhere, and they just keep using my pictures and they don't want to stop. So I have nothing to say to them, but this is the truth. Okay, this is any decade. Today is December the 18th of 2021, and I hope everybody has a very happy holidays, the winter holidays, which happened the 25th um, in the US where I live, and then a happy new year, and I hope that next year, you know I'm talking about different subjects and just doing the things that I love, and not just going around these people that are not worth and just attention seekers. I'm very happy about the new year, especially since I'm finishing that cookbook, and I think it's going to be something very, very nice that is coming out very well. I'm working hard. I'm drawing everything by hands and then um, converting it into the computer. And I am very proud because when I put my name and I do the work, I it's I always put something that is I feel that is good for people and is good for me. Like I'm just not going to um make a book or something that is I don't think is a good product or is written by someone else if it has my name. That's ridiculous. But many people do. So I'm very excited about this, and it's not just like okay, you know, um it's not about making money. It's just about quality and being proud of your work and what you do. And like I said, um, I don't get any donations. I don't get any free money. I don't. The people that work around where I live or something are no volunteers. They get paid very well. They get paid so well that they're taking my money and pay better than me because I never get that to see that money. So that's how well they're paid. So they cannot be complaining and saying they don't see any money because that's not the reality. The only one that doesn't see any money is me. And it's not just about the money because they owe me a lot of money. It's just the abuse. The abuse is and the way that they treat me and the way that they are that I can't stand. And that's just what is the most important to me. And on top of that, then they tell so many lies. So but again, let's it's going to be the next year, and I hope everybody is having a good end of the year and excellent or even better next year. Talk to you later.